Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to continue my series on Sun Tzu's Art of War, which was written in the old times, way back when the emperor fought his enemies on an actual battlefield. And Sun Tzu came up with 36 stratagems or strategies that could help an emperor to overcome the enemy. Now, in a modern context, we don't use this in an actual battlefield. However, as business owners and even as employees, when we're trying to climb the career ladder, we do need to have certain strategies to overcome our opposition in the market, in our own company, even, or maybe even in our own team, right? So today we are going to look at stratagem number 23. And we are looking at what we can do to overcome competition in a particular situation. Now, there are overall 36 stratagems. Today, we focus on the 23rd. And as those of you who have followed me for quite some time now in this particular series know, our Bazi astrology charts actually tell us which one of the 36 stratagems are more suitable for us than others. Because depending on what components our Bazi chart is made out of, we have more or less affinity with some strategies. Some are really easy for us to implement, while others we struggle with. They don't come naturally. And so this all depends on what we have in our chart. And knowing this, we can then actually deploy those strategies that are really easy for us. Now, the first thing you obviously need to do is to plot your Bazi chart. So you go to this link. You can also find it in the notes to this video. Just plot your chart, enter your date and time of birth. Now, the time of birth, if you're not sure about it, it's not necessary for this particular analysis. It's always better to have it, but it's not necessary. Once you've plotted it, you will get a chart like this. And the part that you need to focus on is this one here. Yeah, the lower part, we call this the earthly branches or just simply the branches. Now, as you can see, this person is born in the year of the tiger, in the rooster month, on the pig day, and in the horse hour. Now, you need to check in your chart which animal signs you have there. You may have 4 completely different ones, or you may have some that repeat. That is also completely fine. In rare cases, you have exactly the same animal sign in each one of these boxes. That's also perfectly fine. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. But you need to identify the animal signs that you have there because they are the components that determine the strategies that you are best at implementing in any given context when you have to deal with competition. All right. Now, the 23rd strategy is called Befriend a distant enemy to attack one nearby. Now, this particular strategy is especially useful for those who have the tiger and or the snake in their chart. So if you have both the tiger and the snake, then you resonate really, really well with this particular strategy, and you're probably using this subconsciously anyway. You don't really need much explanation. If you have only the tiger or only the snake, then still it will resonate and it's going to be quite easy for you to implement. If you don't have either the tiger or the snake, it doesn't mean that you can't use this, but it may just be a little bit more difficult. It's not quite as intuitive as for all the others. All right. Now, what this strategy tells us is actually that location is very, very important. It's one of the decisive factors in any war situation or in a situation where you need to beat out your competition. This particular strategy means that you kind of need to make a name for yourself first and then expand into other markets where you don't have a name yet or where you previously used to be the underdog. Yeah. But the moment you've actually made a name for yourself, then you can actually attack the near. So Befriend the Far basically asks you to look at where you can, in which market can you make a name? Maybe it's not in your local market right away. Maybe you want to enter a different market, partner up with someone, and enter that market first. And then once you have made your mark there, once you have made your name there, then you attack the near, meaning the local market. Now, Finding overseas partners or just partners that are maybe in a different city. This is the first step for this particular strategy, and really working with them to make yourself bigger, stronger, financially safer. And that will then enable you to attack a market that is more local, more nearby. Now, in a modern context, you can also use this as an indication that you should also expand online, right? So maybe your business, it's difficult to pull off your business in a physical shop, or just to enter the market physically with a shop or with a store, because it may be too expensive and there's others already there that are established. So do it first online, make a name for yourself online. And then once you have made that name for yourself, then you can actually have a physical store. Yeah, lots of people these days, they just put their products online first and you just order it online. And then at some point, people or clients will ask you, do you have a store? Do you have a physical location? And at that point, it may be time to actually think about that, to have a small store. But uh, the far realm, as indicated in the strategy, is either an actual overseas location or just the next town over, just not your local market, or online. And online, you can go overseas very, very easily, obviously, because once you're online, you reach everyone out there. All right. So this is essentially what this strategy means. Make a name for yourself in an easy market that may be somewhere else, not locally, and then you come back to the local market. And for this kind of strategy, the more you travel, the more business you do overseas or across borders, the better for you. And so this is one important aspect of this particular strategy, especially the tiger and the snake. They're called the skyhorse stars. And this is why travel is so important, and just the mobility factor of it all is very, very important. All right. I hope this helped, and I hope you've learned something. I hope you can use this for your own business. If you have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comment section below. You can also contact me directly. My email is in the notes to this video, and I would really, really appreciate it if you liked the video, if you shared it, if you subscribe to my channel. That would really, really help me out, and I will see you soon.